Welcome back. We're here with our first leg of our success story, our team success story with Ethan. Ethan has come to me about 6 months ago looking for some personal training help, some personal motivation help, and just basic overall inspiration. I'm going to let him tell you a little bit about where he came from and where he sought my skills, and let him kind of explain his side of the story, and then I'm going to ask him some questions that might give you some indications on where his success lies.
Well, I think it was 6 months ago, like you said. I was just kind of feeling a little out of shape, a little tired, noticing that I was kind of having a little bit of anxiety, and some of my friends started working out with you. So I just continued with that, and started with you 6 months ago in June. Who knew that I would actually like it?
You come from a very interesting career background where you are on sort of public display and image is everything. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, I'm a hairstylist at Denny Kemp. I've been a hairstylist for 8 years, so very physical job. 10 hours a day on your feet, dealing with people, so it can be very exhausting. And I noticed that even just working out and becoming more flexible, that it actually has made my job easier. I feel like I've been having less back pain, that type of stuff.
Mm-hmm. And when you started working out, what was your overall feel about exercise? He laughs because this is funny.
No, I didn't really enjoy exercise too much in the beginning. I couldn't even imagine getting up to run or anything of that nature. I think that when I first started out with a crank and a spin with you, I think that 10 minutes was actually pretty hard, and now I can do an hour no problem. So it's amazing how quick you can catch on to it and actually enjoy it.
With Ethan, one of the things that I found for him that was really interesting is he was very inspired by, why am I doing this? How is this going to benefit me? What am I going to look good? Sort of the vanity part. And the biggest piece that I've seen change in him is that it's gone a little less from how am I going to look when I do this exercise, as to how am I going to feel when I'm done with this workout? How much energy am I going to have? Am I going to be able to stand all day on my feet, keep a smile on my face, working with 10 different clients in a day and coworkers? How am I going to feel? Tell me about how you started. How many hours a day, how many hours a week were you working out when you started?
When I started?
Mm-hmm.
I think I only started with one day. I think I was only coming for an hour.
1 day a week.
I think about 2 weeks ago, no, last week I think it was. I think I was here for 7 hours.
7 hours in 1 week with me. I think 7 hours of the week with me is hard. I can't imagine being my own client.
It went quickly.
It goes very quickly. Tell us about your workouts now. You've gone from starting with what, and where are you now?
Starting with what?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I started with 1 hour of Pilates, and we started on Mondays is what I did. And I think it was really only like probably 4 weeks later that I was like, hey, we need to do another day.
Mm-hmm.
So we brought in Thursdays, and well, I don't think that was cutting it. So then we started doing some crank, and we started doing some spin, and now we're at 4 days a week.
And now we're at 4 days a week. And at 4 days a week, one of the biggest things that I've seen that is really kind of brings us back to the whole emphasis of the story of team is that not only has the 4 days a week just encompassed Ethan's workouts, but it's also supported through semi-private training and group training. Semi-private training with Vanessa, whom you've met in our intro, and with Andrea, who you also met in the intro. Leading on that pathway down towards group training and being a support system to each other, do you feel that this has become part of a social piece of your life as well? That it's not even just about how much I'm going to work out today, but it's how I'm going to feel and connect with the people in my life?
I think it definitely helps to have support. I think that making a game out of it and something that you can enjoy, and definitely something that you can talk about. I think that you get a little competitive, but good-natured competition, is definitely support and pushing each other forward, not trying to be better than the other. I think it just makes it more enjoyable to have someone with you.
Yeah, and I see as sort of the liaison of this team, I see really good camaraderie between them as Ethan and Andrea cross-training with each other as a group. And like he said, it gets a little bit competitive, but that pushes them to the next level in a way that is not ill-natured, but actually very kind-hearted, and actually gives each other that little extra oomph, like, way to go, buddy, you did it today. And I think that really actually grows them as friends and grows, our program on a different level, not just about exercise, but about the support of being in a group level and being on a team. It's not just about what are you doing today, it's what are we doing today. And you sort of are held accountable, right? Accountability is huge in exercise, and it's hard to be accountable when it's just you. So in closing, I want Ethan to just, share with us one final thing about how he feels about exercising today, and how he feels about exercising, not just here at 501 Spin or with Dawn Doll, but how he feels about exercising and what kind of enjoyment or self-fulfillment that it brings.
Well, I think that I actually enjoy exercise now. I think that it's amazing what you can do and the body posture that you have from it. There's so much more than just feeling fit. You just feel good and you feel motivated, you feel excited about life, and I don't know, I feel like it just changed your nature all the way around.
What's our next focus?
What's our next focus?
Yes, what are we doing in January?
Oh, in January we're going to be very healthy with the way that we eat.
We're going to enjoy the holidays, but in January...
In January we're going to be very good. We're going to have all grocery store food, no eating out, healthy choices, home-cooked food.
Yes, in January, tune in for our next leg of success story with our group. As a group, we're actually taking on a nutritional emphasis.
We're trying the Mona V.
Yeah, we're trying a couple of different programs that we hope are going to bring our success level to that, set that next bar. We've sort of accomplished our group efforts on exercise to an extent, and now we're going to add nutrition. So stay tuned for more information from Ethan, from Vanessa, from Andrea, and from myself, Dawn at 501 Spin, to see how these guys progress and if they can make it on level 2.
Great. Thanks a lot, you two.
Thank
See
you.
Soon.